So we've been building the E blues scale over time, one note at a time, just having fun. So we did E, G, A, B flat, B. The next note, let's add D. I'll do it on the first string. Check it out. You got your E, G, A, B flat, B, D. So I'm sure you can find those notes. It's open 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10. And so with these notes, there's a lot of fun stuff you could do. That B to the D is a step and a half. So yeah, the blues scale is really expressive. It's got some real curious, interesting sounds. Check it out. So when you're practicing your scale at this point, you might want to try resolving on the root. That makes it sound more like a phrase and not such a scale. So scales are a good building block, but they can be pointless and lead to meandering and noodling and general mayhem. But yeah, if you can kind of make it sound like, just relate it to like the E chord. So I added that D down here on the second string, and I went. That's what's kind of cool about this. So we've been slowly building towards this. I just did G, E, D, E, which sounded like a phrase to me. G, E, D, E. What I would like you to do is find that phrase all over the neck. What do we got here? G, E, D, E. And it does sound resolved to the root. Did I already do that one? So you can, go back to some sort of a key riff, like I keep going down to that swampy. So I'm really feeling that internal meter or metronome. So playing without timing is risky. If you have that beat, it really helps. So we're adding the D today. Remember, below every root is the D. And they also go a string over, like, what am I saying here? How do we do that? Holy smokes. So, you're going to have to find the geometry of that and sort it out. But take your time. That's why we're moving slow. When we're training, you don't want to be jumping around, making a lot of silly mistakes. You want to be kind of deliberate, think about it, find the right fret on the right string, use the right finger, Make sure you're playing the right string with your picking hand. There's a lot of steps just to produce one note. So if that takes time, that's okay. Don't flail around. Don't hyperventilate. Just, that's my way, is kind of chill out, do it right, find the right note, and then make some phrases. So I do have the saying, you've probably heard it a couple of times. It'd be like in this key, G leads to E and D leads to E. So here's a good spot, 7th fret, 5th string, G, E. Do it again. Now let's do the D to E. And you should be able to play that all over the neck. That's the goal here. Of course, there's more notes you can add, but you'll be amazed by how many phrases in blues and rock based on those maneuvers. So a D is a dominant 7th, G is a minor 3rd of the scale. Eventually, you put the whole scale together. Like, what's the next note? Well, it's kind of a trick. It'd be another E, so I don't need to drag that out, but resolution. Can you hear that? If you only make it to the D, you're kind of like, that's not resolved. I mean, it could be if you're doing an E7 chord, because that's got the D in it. That's the dominant 7th. But it's kind of pushing to resolve at the root, or the 1. And then you can, if you want to keep going, of course we do, go to the G. And then you can party on the other intervals, the flat of 5th. I like to see how strange you can make it sound. That's a B flat to a D. So wider intervals sound kind of more peculiar, not so step-by-step scale. Notice how that flat of 5th sounds unstable. It just sounds like off, like it's leaning over on the side. Which I like that quality, and in the right place it's very cool. While the 5th sounds really stable. There's the 5th. Flat of 5th just sounds terrible in a wonderful way. Remember, you can bend up to any of these too. Alright, I better cut this short. I'm rambling, but I'm pretty excited about this idea. So dig in and play, have some fun.